Introducing first, from the mean streets of Los Angeles, Shama, New Mexico, and the unforgiving Australian outback, Fury, Sylvia Sanchez, and Genesis.
Well, you know, David, last time we saw this team, Genesis was not at all excited to be a part of Trios action. But David, you have her in Trios action here again.
That's right, Genesis did not want to participate and she was on her way to singles competition, but Fury and Sylvia Sanchez asked her to participate, and she did so reluctantly. And if you remember and recall, she was the one that helped them get that victory last time.
That's right, David, by reversing the inside cradle.
And their opponents, from Indio, California, home of Coachella, the dark side, and the islands of Hawaii, Chantilly Chella, Holidead, and island girl, Kalaki.
Kalaki, along with Chantilly Chella and Holidead, ready for this rematch. Trios action on tap, and let's not forget, David, the return of the WOW World Championship. We've got a big main event. The Beast defending the WOW World Championship against the Class Master. That's coming up, but right now, we are set for some exciting Trios action.
You can just tell it by the body language of Genesis. She doesn't like being put in to a team anymore.
And Genesis immediately goes to the outside of the ring. The big scoop and slam on Sylvia Sanchez. And the Island Girl going up and crashing down on Sanchez. Sanchez, though, quickly escaping the pinfall attempt. And I don't know, David, if Genesis necessarily wanted to help her team win because she liked her partners, or if it was the ego that she didn't want to suffer any losses on her record book, David. Now it's Kalaki. Sunset flip to the inside on Sylvia Sanchez, who kicks out at 2.
Nice headbutt by the Island Girl. She tags Holidead. Holidead comes in.
And Holidead putting the brakes on the clothesline attempt from Fury.
Lifting Fury up, tossing her into the turnbuckle and jamming her. And there's the big elbow smash. And there's a forearm smash.
Holidead, a very heavy hitter now. And take a look at the strength as she just rams the body of Fury. And now, hoist her up on her shoulders, snake eyes into the top rope, and Holidead follows it up by a big boot and a leg drop. Holidead now hooking the leg of Fury. Middle of the ring gets a 1.5 from referee Jeff McGowan. Holidead now. Neck being snapped right across that middle rope thanks to Fury.
Genesis smartly ducked and then takes Holidead's right arm across the third rope, gaining some momentum for her tag partners in this trios competition. Genesis, who's always reluctant, as you can see in the last 2 competitions, does add value, though, to Fury and Sanchez.
There's no doubt about that, David. And she wants to send a message to you. She doesn't want to be a part of this, but she's still going to do her very best to show why she is the dominating star in this team.
Well, by being the leading member of Exile, she understands trios competition. She understands tag team competition. And you can see it just comes naturally to her. Here's a tag into Genesis from Fury. And Genesis shakes her hand, but then she comes right in and participates. She hits the ropes hard and just jams Holidead.
And Genesis, quite a leg drop right across the back of the neck of Holidead, and almost walks away with the victory for her team now, stomping away at the arm of Holidead.
Holidead, an aggressive competitor in WOW, being taken over by Genesis. Genesis, once again, we've got to remind you, as she jams on Holidead and then Sanchez takes her opportunity. Is this enough? Yes, yes, you're good enough. Genesis reminding us that she wants to be good enough to go for the gold of WOW. There's no doubt about it, but she's got to stay focused in this trios tournament. Why not go for everything, Genesis? Go for the trios championship. Also go for, hold it. Genesis just looked at me and said she's had enough. Genesis is walking away. Genesis is walking up the ramp.
She's had enough of this matchup, and Sylvia Sanchez and Fury left without a third partner in this trios match now.
Sanchez with the hammerlock shoves Holidead right into the turnbuckle.
Now it's 3 against 2. Genesis has just walked away. They've got to hope she did enough damage on Holidead for them to secure this victory. And Sanchez is in trouble now. She's got Sanchez's head being rammed into the top turnbuckle. Holidead breaks away. Holidead shakes off the right arm. In trouble, but there she feels the pain as she lifts up Sanchez and jams her into the mat. Genesis has taken off. I take it she doesn't want any part of any more trios matches.
Doesn't look like it, David, and the spine buster by Holidead buys her enough time to tag into Chantilly Chella now, who takes down Fury. Twice in a row now, Chantilly Chella charged up for her team, and Chantilly seeing this as an opportunity to possibly get a shot at the Trios Championship now. The double knees to the chest of Fury from Chantilly Chella now. Charged up into the corner. Running knee right into a snapmare, and Chantilly Chella off the second rope with a crossbody broken up by Sylvia Sanchez.
Sanchez falling on top of her partner, but quickly getting up and dragging her over for a tag. Smartly done by Sanchez. In comes the Island Girl. Oh, did you see that maneuver by the Island
What a
Girl?
barrel roll from the Island Girl is what she calls it, and that comes from all the way from Oahu, Hawaii now. As Fury sent to the outside, inside cradle by Sylvia Sanchez, but Holidead, much like Genesis did last time, reverses it, and the team of Holidead, Chantilly Chella, and the Island Girl win this one, David.
Here